Welcome to Smooth Jazz with Conrad. Nope, that's the wrong thing. This is Disc Golfing with Conrad, again at Alexander Park. We're going to follow up with our match with Tlyer, playing the back nine. We're going to start on hole 12, which is par 3, 235 feet. Tyler's going to go off first here, and he throws a thumber. He picked up that thumber from his father-in-law, and his father-in-law hit the line better than he did, but he got kicked by that tree just to the left, not too bad. Still has a look at the basket. I'm going with my Star AVR 3. Oh, and I get a little kick too, but mine to the right. Tyler staring down this putt. And, oh, just misses it outside to the right. I got a weird little putt through these trees here. Canopy doesn't come into much play, but it doesn't matter if you don't hit it. Miss off to the left on the change. Tyler comes back and hits the bogey band. I guess that's where he got his name from, huh? I'm going to go ahead and tap in from off the screen. And Tyler's going to take that bogey. Alright, next hole is hole 13, a par 3, 257 feet in the current location. And this is prime real estate for an ace run. So that is what I'm doing here with my Opto Pure. Oh, right over the basket. Now, Tyler has challenged me to an Opto Pure challenge from time to time, so he's throwing his Opto Pure at this as well. So see how the Opto flies. Oh, wow. And that is purely not a good shot. So let's see if he can just hit this comebacker for this birdie. And, oh, he hits my spot.
Hey, that's my spot.
I'm on that spot all day. Start charging him rent. As I prove my point, that's my spot. Even when I don't want it. So Tyler beat me, not on the Opto Challenge, but beat me to making his par putt. So I didn't get that on camera, but I make mine. Moving on to hole 14, it's a par 3, 315 feet, uphill. And the main play is just a hyzer. Hyzer out around that big tree that is out there bright by the sunlight. And I managed to get around it and land pretty decent. I think I'm in circle 1. Tyler's throwing here. And he goes further out than me. And he gets around the tree. That's fine. He's actually closer to the second pin location than the current one that we're putting at. But he makes the putt anyway. Great bird. Let's see if I can match him. Definitely inside circle 1. And I did not miss low, that was for sure. That mission was accomplished. And then able to come back and clean up the par. So moving on to hole 15, it's a par 3, 222 feet uphill. And we're doing another Opto Pure challenge. And he is purely not having a good run at these. Whip out my Opto Pure and alright, should be putting from there. And he lets that be an upshot. That wasn't really an attempt. Well, the result was an attempt. He taps in for a par off screen. In his mind, he may have been putting. What is that? I hit a birdie. Look at that. That was a long putt. Moving on to hole 16. It is in the par 3 location, 375 feet. I'm first off the box here. And I'm throwing that star katana that you may have seen me throw in another video. Take a slightly different line, but still end up with a good result. Tyler throws a destroyer, I believe, and pushes out a little bit too far to the right. Still made it over the hump, so he has a look at it. And he throws it right over the basket. I step up here for this birdie putt. And I make it. Wow. That's 2 in a row.
All 16?
See if we can keep that thing growing. Tyler tapped in without me recording again. I'm trying to get him used to having to play for the camera, but sometimes he's just too fast. All right. So we're going off 17 here. Tyler's going first. He throws this destroyer that is absolutely crushed. He is into the gap that only the open players aim for. Because of the water on the left, I'm a little bit too afraid to try to keep up with him, so I'm just throw my Tesla. And it goes out there, but it leaks too far to the left and goes into the water. Luckily, my friend Thad was down there walking his 2 dogs. He was able to point me out. All right, my upshot there was through those 2 trees. There was a small gap that I was able to hit, and it advanced down the fairway. Tyler is trying to ring up this 2 on this par 4, and it looks good.
Get in.
But by the way it landed, it had to slide down that hill just a little bit. I'm just tapping up, trying to secure me a bogey. Tyler's here is putting for his bird. Oh, he hit my spot again and got a bad roll away. Gets a few feet shorter than his previous putt. See if he can tap this in for par. And he does. So I step up to mine and tap in for the bogey. And we move on to hole 18. Hole 18 is a par 4, 462 feet in the current location. Playing out of this tunnel here. And that is one of his distance destroyers, as he calls it. And he puts out there a ways. I'm going with a glow turn. And I put it out there too. Throwing out of this tunnel kind of gives you a, oh, what is this? This is when you don't realize you're recording. But it is a beautiful day out there. Hopefully no one is getting dizzy by watching this. Then I realized I was recording and just keep it moving. But throwing out of the tunnel, you really can't tell if there's wind out in the field or not. There's really nothing out there to gauge. The trees just, bob and weave a little bit. So you have to throw something you have confidence in. That is an upshot with the Star Gator. Very happy with the outcome of that. And Tyler's rushing me. I gotta get over so I can see a shot. All right. Should be an easy upshot for a tap in. Oh, he misthrows it, hits the tree. Well, at least he gets past the tree and has a look. So this looks like it's just outside of circle 1. Really no canopy in the way. And bam, he nails the birdie in. Now I'm putting for a birdie here. Oh, goodness, I made it. That would have been embarrassing. All right, so we'll move on to hole 1. Remember, we started on hole 3 on the first video. just easier because of the parking situation. So 3 is 315 feet. I think you may have challenged me to mid-ranges here, which is what I normally throw. Let that one go, and ooh, it looked good. Now, Tyler inflicts some psychological warfare on me here, and starts talking to me in the middle of my preparation for my throw, and I make the mistake of commenting back as I throw, and then throw it too low. Really, I can't blame him for that. I should have just stepped back and realigned everything, but I didn't. So let's see if we can make this birdie putt and make it obsolete anyway. No, that's just a terrible putt. All right, so Tyler's putting for this bird here. And he drills it in. I just will tap out for my par. And get rejected by the basket. So I end up taking a bogey. Now that was embarrassing. Hole number 2 is a par 3, 358 feet downhill. You'll see that the basket is hiding right behind those 4 bushes right there in the middle of the screen. So I've seen people throw various shots from here. Most common shot is just a nice little hyzer in. I have a friend Jared who throws a thumber, a monstrous thumber. And there is a slight forehand line in if you're trying to get sneaky between that tree and the bushes. So we both throw hyzers with mids, but mine is pin high, but just a little bit too far to the right. His actually went past the basket slightly. So if I can just tap this in, I'll get my birdie. If I would have drilled metal, that would have been nice too. So position is to see Tyler's putt for a birdie. Oh, he owes me some more rent. Go ahead and tap in for that par. Then all I gotta do is do this scary tap in. Every putt is scary right now for another par. All right, so that ends the match. Let's take a look at the scorecard and see how this round ended up on paper. All right, so on the scorecard here, we see that the only blemish for Tyler really is that par, that the 4 that he took on the par 3 12. Still shot a okay round, 6 down. He prefers to be in double digits. I was 2 down with the blemish on 17 and 1. So decent rounds, not anything to record or post on YouTube, but I think I will anyway. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and the one before it, and make all the videos I make. Special appreciation goes to UDisc. Both Matt and Josh, the 2-man UDisc team, making sure I keep up with my par performance, my best rounds ever, courses played, and my wish list. Helping me keep track of my favorite courses and navigate some new ones. UDisc. Conrad's #1 choice in disc golf apps.